Well, this is Baruch Fleischman, and here we have the part 5 of the famous book by Rabbi YC Mimran. Many people are starting to find out about this book, and they're talking to me about it. So I'm very happy about that. So this is something that really could open up tremendous vistas. Part 5, entrance into the spiritual realm. Entrance into the spiritual realm. So this is from the Torah Tamima. It says like this: the soul is a pure and holy, godly energy. This flame of Hashem is the soul of a man, and there is nothing capable of connecting with Hashem more than the human soul. Now let's see what Rabbi Mimran says. Since ancient times, our Kabbalist masters have hinted to this soul power as the key to an entering into the higher spiritual dimensions. Let us give an example that is not too intense, that many people have already experienced. The mitzvah to study the Torah. One can do this without being especially attentive and by superficially reading the words, or one can be totally focused on the subject matter, concentrating on every utterance from one's mouth. Being completely and totally absorbed in the subject matter will manifest on a certain level a very real and tangible spiritual experience. The magnitude of the experience will obviously vary depending on the intensity of the student's concentration. Once a person enters this experience, he must try to internalize the feeling that accompanies it. Here we are at the top. This means that he stops for a moment without any mental dialogue and absorbs the sensations that accompany the experience. Now he says, imagine yourself climbing a very high mountain. Once you reach the summit, you are struck with the most breathless view you have ever encountered. At that one moment in time, thought has ceased, and the experience is being internalized by your whole entire being. This feeling is the soul connecting with the spiritual realm. This connection will be facilitated by the power of the Holy Torah. When awareness of the soul becomes part of your perception, the timeless dimension produces a different kind of knowing, the knowing of which the mind knows nothing. The mind cannot know the tree. It can only know facts or information about the tree. My mind cannot know you, but only labels, judgments, facts, and opinions about you. There is a place for mind and mind knowledge. It is in the practical realm of day-to-day living. However, when it takes over all aspects of your life, including your relationships with other human beings and with nature, it becomes a monstrous parasite that, unchecked, may well have unhealthy effects on its host. Now here in this piece, Rabbi Mimran is going back, it seems to be, to talking about the preliminaries of thought. That it's possible to stop back and see your thoughts. I've had a few things that really worried me and bothered me lately. And you get very deeply into those things because they have to do with your life. But on the other hand, if they come to dominate every part of your life, you don't sleep and you can't eat, and then you can't get like that, so you have to step back and see what it is that God is actually doing. This has been Rabbi Mimran. This is part 5. This is Baruch Fleischman, and we're listening to the Tikkun Elevator Kola.